Hello and welcome to Theater Threshold Podcasts, a series of weekly podcasts designed to give students an insight to all the inner workings of the theater department and community at Cal State Long Beach. This week's podcast is brought to you by the Student Association of Theater Arts. SATA shares their first-year experiences and tips. Please note that there will be a short mention of mass shootings. We respect any and all means taken by you to ensure a mental well-being. With that being said, sit back, pop in your headphones, and enjoy the podcast.
Hello. Welcome to the SATA podcast. SATA is also known as the Student Association of Theater Arts. Thank you all for coming today, and yeah, let's just jump right into it. So SATA is many things, but if I were to explain it in like one line, I would say that SATA is a club organization ran by students for students. So everything, our goals, our events, all our meetings are with students in mind, and students are just, that's what we do. We're here to represent you. That's in our names as well, SATA representatives. And then this year we're moving towards BIPOC students. So emphasizing the comfort and making sure that we're making safe spaces for BIPOC students, foremost and most importantly. So who am I? Who's speaking? I'm Victoria Kamei, not Cami, it's pronounced Kamei. I also go by V, I would prefer V. And my position, I'm co-president. I am 21, no, I'm 20 years old. And my major is performance theater arts. And something I'm looking forward to this year is probably the release of The Stranger, which is coming out this Friday.
Hello. Hi, what's up? My name's Thomas Adamio. For your information, purposes. I don't know why whenever I'm talking on podcasts or things, I get so very awkward. I am the co-president and fundraising chair for SATA this 2020 fall semester. I am a theater performance major. And this is my last year in school. I'm excited that this is my last year in school. That's what I'm looking forward to the most. I'm ready to apply for grad school and get out into the big, wide world.
Hello, you all beautiful, scrumptious little humans. My name is Maddie. I'm enjoying myself. I'm a junior here at CSULB. I'm in the BFA performance track. We're the first year of the BFA performance track. I am vice president of SATA. Something that I'm excited about is I am dramaturg for Sonnets for an Old Century by Jose Rivera, main stage this semester. And I'm super excited to work with the cast. I'm super excited to have that show being shown to you all. Yeah.
Hi everyone, my name is Rory. I'm the co-marketing chair for SATA, and I'm a junior. It is my third year here at Cal State Long Beach. I'm also in the acting BFA with Maddie, and something I'm looking forward to, I'm acting in the main stage Sonnets for an Old Century, and it's on Zoom, but it's my first main stage, so that's exciting.
Yay! Hi, everyone. I'm Eileen Hope Tran, technically. I am a senior, so this is going to be my final year here at Long Beach. I am currently 20, but in 2 days from when you're hearing this podcast, if you're at the live performance, I will be turning 21. So I am a theater performance major with a minor in dance. I'm actually in the last year of the BA, so that's interesting. My position in SATA, I am co-marketing chair, And something I'm looking forward to is I am also going to be in my first main stage production for Sonnets. So I'm super excited for that. Yay!
Hello, everyone. My name is Maurice Jones Jr. You can also call me Maurice because it's just so nice. I am in fifth year, and I am a general theater major. My position in SATA, I am the current secretary. And something I'm looking forward to is catching up on sleep because I'm tired.
I felt that.
What's up? I'm Joanna Garcia Valencia. You can call me Jo, Jojo, whatever comes out your mouth. I'm not really worried about it. I am SATA's co-virtual coordinator. I am in my 4th year, my last semester actually. I'm graduating a little early. Better for me. Like to be in and out. Let's go. But that doesn't mean I'm not here for y'all if you guys have any questions or anything like that. What else? I'm also 21, so I'm up in atoms. I've already hit all my milestones, so it's just rock bottom from now on. Just kidding. No, we got many things to look forward to. I'm young, I'm thriving, I'm doing great. And something to look forward to, I just got a keyboard, and I haven't found the time yet, but I plan on making the time to play that keyboard and get good at piano, so I'm super excited about that.
Hi, y'all. My name is Miguel Angel Lopez, or Miguel if you can't say it like that. My pronouns are él, he, him, his, and my major is in Chicanx Latinx Studies and Theater Arts. My position is SATA. I'm also the co-virtual coordinator. Something I'm looking forward for this year is I'm also a part of the Sonnets. I'm assistant directing, one of the assistant directors. But one thing I'm really excited for that is the possibility of meeting the Jose Rivera. And he's one of my favorite playwrights. So it's just super exciting to have that opportunity now. So
Yay! We just met everybody. Aren't y'all excited? Aren't we all amazing?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get into a little bit of our experiences in SATA and also just in the department. If anyone wants to start us off, if anyone's itching to talk.
I mean, I'll start. Shoot. I don't know if y'all recognize my voice, but this is Jo, just again. My experiences at CSULB. I'm one of the lucky ones. I've had fairly good experiences at CSULB, if I'm being honest. I think for the most part, what was really important for me and what really helped me grow was the people there. And not necessarily the professors, but the people that I met in my classes and the friends that I've made. The thing about college is when you're out here, a lot of us tend to come out here on our own, and it can be really tough, and it's our first time really becoming an adult. And that's really hard because you still feel like a kid, but you have to be an adult, and it's this constant back and forth. And I found that the friends that I have and the people that I surround myself with are the people that are helping me get through it. And honestly, that's how life is going to be. Like, you're going to need the people every time. Like, that's the best way to go about life, is like having somebody there. And like, you can't do everything on your own. Don't forget that. Like, I'm sure you think you can, and a lot of the times I try to do everything on my own, but if I'm being perfectly honest, like, it's the people that help me get to where I am. So that's just my personal experiences and how I've grown to find myself. I've had a lot of hard times here at school, a lot of ups and downs, and I've learned a lot about how I am, especially with theater. You get to really find yourself and really get to connect on a more personal level with yourself, and especially in your classes, like, they really bring it out of you. And so I've learned that just it's great to keep the people around and to seek out help when I need it. Mm-hmm. But yeah.
Yeah. No, definitely. I think the biggest thing y'all can do is get involved as soon as possible.
For real.
My very first show here was so fundamental to my experience as an actor. It just was like my experiences of having like a like deep, long-lasting friendships. My first main stage coming here as a freshman, it was so impactful to me, not only as an artist but as a person coming in. I was dorming for the first time, first time away from my family. I had always shared a room with my siblings. Now I was sharing a room with a stranger. You know, it was so many new things, and while it was exciting, I think, it was terrifying. It was absolutely
Yeah.
terrifying, and I think, it's a little different now that we have the Zoom setting, and it's so interesting talking to freshmen and seeing what their experience has been like, in Zoom. But still, I I think part of college is that thrill factor of the unknown. So I just, it's never going to be comfortable. You're never going to feel like you have it all together. So just jump in when, like, you feel the urge, because, like, literally no one is judging you. Uh, I go by the saying that as long as you're not hurting anybody, you have full reign to do whatever you want, and I live by that, like, just jump in. Like, people want to know you. People want to get to work with you. People want to hear the thoughts you have. So don't feel shy. I mean, don't want to invalidate shy feelings. I have shy feelings myself, but you're not the only shy person. So, it's the best thing is finding your other favorite shy people and then becoming friends with them,
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a bit of comfort in the uncertainty, in knowing that even if you don't know what's going to happen, like, just know that you will find your way. No matter what, somehow, you might not even know how, but you will find your way.
Gosh. I'm over here feeling really nostalgic from, like, my first year.
Yeah.
Y'all got me in my feelings.
Do you want to talk a little about that, Thomas? Because I know that you weren't immediately a theater major, and maybe, you can talk a little about that experience of coming into the theater program, not, straight away.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. So, where do I start? I came into CSULB and I intended to be an interior design major, and my first semester was great and I loved it, and there was a bunch of workload, and I was, like, managing everything really nicely, and I had my first job at McDonald's. God, it was a lot. But I felt like altogether, eventually, all of that, like, led me to the theater department, because when I was in high school, I was in marching band and I really liked performing and being on stage, and I was like, I slowly started joining a bunch of different things, and I forgot how, but I, like, wandered into the theater department, and it was like a part of my soul, like, leaped out of my body and was like, dude, you need to go and study this. And I was like, whoa, like, it was, like, surreal, because it was like, I've never felt a building scream at me like, this is home, like, you need to be here and do this for the rest of your life. And so then next semester, I literally just completely changed my major without knowing what I really wanted to focus in on. And I was like, okay, I'm just going to go all in, because this is the time to go all in. If I make a mistake, I will make a mistake, and I'm just going to follow this. And if it ends up being my passion, then it was the right choice. I mean, it's only my freshman year. And sure enough, I'm here, I'm a senior, and I grew so much over these 4 years. I was so timid. I think the very first thing I ended up doing in the department, I walked by the green room for the first time, and I seen Victoria Melconier amping event for for SATA, and I think she that's when she was in SATA at the time, or she was in Threshold. She was in one of them, but she was, like, amping an event, and, like, she was like, yeah, we usually hang out here, and then we, like, got to know each other, and just like that, like, my social barriers, and I have a lot of anxiety, just that's who I am. My social barriers, like, and anxiety went down, like, a lot just on that first encounter, and I was like, wow, people are so nice here. This is insane. I've never encountered this, and I'm here now. Anybody else know that, like, walking by the green room feeling for that first time? God, it was so cool.
That, but I also was just like, What is that? I don't think anyone like explained to
Exactly.
me like what the green
I
room
was
was.
so.
Yeah.
I thought I wasn't allowed in there at first. I
Yeah,
was
me
like,
too.
can I go
I walked right
in,
past that
or
door.
can I? I didn't go in there for like the first year. I'm so sure it took me a minute to finally like acclimate and realize like, oh, this is my space too.
Yeah. If y'all don't
Yeah.
know, the green room is like a social space. The basement floor, the theater building, everyone assembles there between
Avengers
classes, takes
assemble.
naps, eats. It's the hub for everybody to meet.
I think Joe just hit like a great spot too, though, that you just said that can come off so deep. At least it came off deep to me, that you didn't know that that space was for you. And I think that that goes just in general in your college career, in your undergrad career. Like, make space for yourself, and set those boundaries, and take this time to learn more about who you are and what, you're willing to accept and what you're not willing to accept. I learned a lot about that. I came in my freshman year totally unaware of what the theater world was. It was, I think, yeah, my senior year I joined theater, and it was like a very low funded program. So when I came to Long Beach, I was just very overwhelmed and almost intimidated too. I felt like I had to compete, and I know that that's obviously, now that I'm like done my years, I'm like, that's stupid. Like, nobody's here to compete, at least not in this environment, in the Long Beach State environment. Nobody's there to compete. But I did feel like I had to like step up my level, and something that Jeff told me was that every one of us, and like you individually, has something to bring to the table that nobody else does. So carry that with you in anything that you do, whether you're performance, whether you're technical, like, you have something that nobody else can take away from you. So that's what I would say, but also take care of yourself, because sometimes you'll take on more than you can, so be careful with that.
Yeah, absolutely. And I love what you were saying about like community. Like, that was kind of a common thread in what a lot of you were saying, because like my freshman year, it was really exciting, but my first semester of freshman year, like, I went through some like traumatic events in my personal life, and like I just remember like there was like, quick little context, there was like a mass shooting in my hometown, and I like emailed my professors, and I was like, this happened, like, blah blah blah. And one of my GE classes, my professor was just like, please try to like come to class anyway. And I was like,
Gross.
yeah, no, but my king, Brian Mulligan, my acting teacher, was like, he's like,
Yes.
I'm so sorry that this happened. Like, I just like extending like his deepest, like warmest vibes to me, and saying like, there are resources here on campus if you need, like, CAPS is open, like, take your time, like, we're here for you, like, don't feel like you have to do anything right now except just like what you need to do. And that just like, that class, like, for the rest of the semester, like, it was really hard. It was hard to get out of bed in the morning, but like, I knew that like that man and like the people in my class, including Maddie, were there for me. And another thing, like, on the note of competition, like, it wasn't, no one is here for competition. Like, it all just felt like everyone wants to learn like as much as they can, and it feels like so much more of a collaborative environment, because I did like a bunch of auditions, for schools my senior year of high school, and like, it was just so nice to get away from that, like, the competitive vibe, and just be like, this is an educational setting, we're all here to learn, we're all here to support each other. And so just know that even on Zoom, your classmates, your teachers are there for you. They're there to support you.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
that's
totally-
what's so great. Sorry, go for it. Go for it. More ice.
No, Rory, I totally agree with you, because I remember when I started out at CSULB, I was originally a business major, and oh my God, that did not work out for me. I ended up getting kicked out and everything, so I had to find somewhere to go. And I ended up stumbling along the theater department. I was like, oh my God, this place is so cool. And I remember having my first class, it was with Brian Mulligan, and I remember Thomas was in that class. And oh my God, it changed everything for me. And I honestly
got that sense of having a family like within a school setting, and I just realized how beautiful that was. And I am a totally different person from that time, because I was more reserved and shy, but like honestly, I'll talk to anybody now, because I remember just going past that green room. I was like, "Oh, this looks cool, but I don't want to go in there." And I'm just thinking now, it's like I'm usually the first one in there. At least when we were back on campus, I was always the first one in there, taking selfies and other things. But I really grew to
Tinder profile pic.
yeah. But yeah, I just really grew to enjoy the department, and it's just a lovely setting, that family setting that you don't probably get at too many other schools, and I really love that.
Yeah, no, I fully agree wholeheartedly. Yeah, I think something that, I mean, I'm really just gonna echo what everyone else has already said, that everyone here is so supportive. I think this is like, I'm so grateful to be a part of this department. Everyone is so loving, and everyone's just here to grow as people, as artists, and it's college. Like, honestly, I'm going into my last year. I personally have grown so much and learned so much about myself, and I just want to fully emphasize that you are never alone and that there's always someone there for you to talk to. And so definitely do not be afraid to reach out for help in any aspect of your life. Personally, I know it's taken me a long time to realize that, probably like 4 years at least of college. But yeah, I don't know, just the department has changed me a lot, and I'm very grateful for all my experiences. Really just like, yeah, get involved, reach out, and be there for yourself as well. I personally definitely try to help others a lot, but definitely make sure to watch out for yourself, because, you just gotta.
So my experience is a little bit different because I came in as a transfer in the fall of 2019. So, like my first theater class ever, it was theater today. And like one thing I noticed was that I had a Latino theater professor, and like I was so excited because it was like the first time ever in my entire life I ever had like a Latino theater professor, and like it's something that I've always been involved in since I was like a child. And like it was just interesting because like it was someone who really understood me, and like where I came from. And like I remember like the first day, like after class, I wanted to go talk to him and stuff, and like it was just very encouraging. And like one thing that I found out, that he was an adjunct faculty at that time, but that was his only semester. And like I really remember like how like I'd go to his office hours every day, and like we just talk about theater and stuff. And like he helped me a lot for my audition for Zoot Suit. Unfortunately, that show never happened. But yeah, and it was just interesting. And then like so one way like I found to like get more involved with the department was to become more part of like the main stage shows or like stuff like that. But then like my time was cut short due to COVID, so it's hard trying to like really like get that drive for theater again, especially coming in like, as a transfer, because like not only do you have to like introduce yourself to everyone again, but like get involved with the environment and stuff. So like me, like I don't think I'm a like closed off person because I'm very extroverted, but it just took time for me to like get back into it. So yeah,
Kind of to like bring it all to a conclusion. So like, yes, everyone that I've met has been very welcoming, and like we are a welcoming environment, at least for SATA, I can say that. So just, I don't want to say, I mean, there's evil everywhere in the world. So please take care of yourselves, and if there's ever something that pops up within this department, please reach out to us. I know that we're all here for every single one of you, whether it be good or bad news. And to share like events that we have coming up, we have a show and tell on Wednesday, that's tomorrow, from 5 to 7 p.m. We also have just so many events planned, and that's just to like enforce the community that we used to have on campus, because it's a little bit difficult to have that community over Zoom classes, because you're forced to be at the lectures. You can't like go to the green room during your breaks and stuff. So that's what the events are meant for. And does anyone else want to chime in about anything else?
Yeah, we will be, for those of you who have signed up for the pre-mentorship program, by the time this is finished being done, recorded, we're recording this on Saturday, we'll meet you all tomorrow morning. So this announcement's kind of not needed, but I guess it was fun meeting you all. I guess if I'm gonna look in the future.
Yes. Follow our social media. Go look at our website. We work very hard, okay? I'm not even going to talk about me. I'm just going to talk about like everyone else on this team. We all work very hard, so please take advantage of it. We really do care about every single one of you. And yeah, just have fun. Enjoy it while you can. And
And you're all beautiful.
No.
Yeah. Yes.
Thank you for listening.
Thanks for listening.
See you all around.
Thank you.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye. Adios. Farewell.
That was the Student Association of Theater Arts. Stay posted for future events. Coming up this Friday at 12 p.m. is the first episode of The Stranger. This multiple episode series is about salvation and will span the next few weeks. Thank you for listening to this week's Theater Threshold podcast.